As my human right through tax advise as stand up for your rights and my beloved, reporting a 1099 NEC for emotional distress, damages caused by a specific entity requires careful consideration of the IRS rules and regulations. General requirements. To report emotional distress damages on a 1099 NEC, the following conditions must be met. Damages must be taxable. Emotional distress. Damages are taxable to the recipient, unless they are specifically exempt under IRS rules. Payment threshold. The total amount of damages paid to the recipient must exceed $600 in a calendar year 3. Recipient must be identified. The recipient of the damages must be identified, and their taxpayer identification number TIN must be obtained. Specific requirements for emotional distress damages. When reporting emotional distress damages on a 1099 NEC, the following additional requirements apply. Box 3 Reporting. Emotional distress damages are reported in Box 3 of the 1099 NEC, which is labeled Other Income 2. Description of damages. A description of the damages, including the fact that they are for emotional distress, must be included in the Other Income box. Proper procedures for reporting. To properly report emotional distress damages on a 1099 NEC. Obtain recipient's TIN. Verify the recipient's TIN and ensure it is accurate too. Complete Form 1099 NEC. Fill out the 1099 NEC form, including the recipient's information, the amount of damages, and a description of the damages. File with the IRS. Submit the completed 1099 NEC form to the IRS by the required deadline, typically January 31st. Provide recipient with a copy. Furnish the recipient with a copy of the 1099 NEC form by the required deadline, typically January 31st. Important notes. 1. Consult with a tax professional. It is recommended to consult with a tax professional to ensure compliance with all IRS rules and regulations. Verify recipient's tax obligations. The recipient of the emotional distress damages may have tax obligations related to the damages, such as reporting the income on their tax return,